नमस्ते, मेरा नाम है सुनील पानीग्राही। मैं शक्तित्व एकेडमी में आपका मेंटर हूँ।
पिछले 8 सालों से मैं योगा, कलरीपयट्टू और चेस सिखाते आ रहा हूँ। मेरा एम है कि हर स्टूडेंट अपने अंदर की शक्ति, फोकस और बैलेंस को पहचान सके। चलिए आज की प्रैक्टिस शुरू करते हैं।
हम हमारी प्रैक्टिस एक बॉडी और माइंड कंडीशनिंग के साथ शुरू करेंगे। तो सबसे पहले बैठ जाइए एक कंफर्टेबल पोस्चर में। अब अपनी आंखें बंद कीजिए, गहरी सांस लीजिए, इनहेल कीजिए, सारे पॉजिटिव थॉट्स अपने अंदर भर लीजिए। अब धीरे से एक्सहेल कीजिए, सारे नेगेटिव इमोशंस को बाहर जाने दीजिए। अपनी सांस पर ध्यान को लेकर आइए। हर इनहेल के साथ अपने शरीर और मन को हल्का महसूस कीजिए और हर एक्सहेल के साथ पुरानी टेंशन और विचारों को छोड़ दीजिए। अब अपने मन को कॉन्शियसली वर्तमान में लेकर आइए, यानी प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में, और अपना पूरा फोकस अपनी ट्रेनिंग पर ले आएंगे। हम अपना सेशन करने से पहले कभी भी मंत्र जाप के साथ ही स्टार्ट करेंगे। तो हम अभी सबसे पहले गायत्री मंत्र का जाप करेंगे।
ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
So let's start with warm-ups. First is neck rotation, up and down movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now semicircle up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now semicircle down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we start with shoulder rotation. Make sure that both your wrists touch behind and your elbows touch in front. So now clockwise movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now let's start with shoulder hold. This will increase your shoulder strength. Make sure that your hands are straight and parallel to the ground. Don't relax them like this. Keep it perfectly parallel. Now let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now to relax from the shoulder hold, you just need to turn like this. We'll do for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll start with an exercise which is a preparatory exercise for Chakrasana. So first you can observe how to do it and then we'll do it with counts. So first, this is how you have to go. You have to bend your back as much as you can without falling behind or falling in the front, maintaining balance and control over your body. So let's start with counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the ending pose for this exercise is how we are showing now. You have to go fully in Chakrasana by turning your body and then come back up in control of your body. We'll see again. So now we'll start with knee to palm touch. We'll go slow over here. Keep your hands fixed by your side like we are showing in the video and don't move them while practicing the exercise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll do the same exercise with cross. So keep your hands fixed by your side and take your knee to your opposite palm. Touch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice the knee to palm touch in a speed up manner. Okay, so for 20 counts. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and relax. So now we'll practice the high knee jumps. Please practice as we are showing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice a jump where you try to touch your toes with your hands. If you want, you can just observe once and then practice together. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now we practice foot rotation. As we have said, don't skip this as it is very important to avoid ankle injury. So let's start with up and down movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now clockwise movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now anti-clockwise movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we'll practice Talasana, dynamic variation, where you inhale for 3 counts, hold breath for 3 counts and then exhale for 3 counts. First take your starting position and then we'll start. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Now hold for 1, 2, 3. Now exhale. 1, 2 and 3. Again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Now hold for 1, 2, 3. Now exhale. 1, 2 and 3. Now we'll practice Talasana static variation, where we'll again inhale and go up, hold for a longer period and then exhale and come down. Let's start. 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and exhale. 1, 2 and 3. So now we'll practice Surya Namaskar. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we'll practice Janu Sirsasana, first with the right leg. Reminder to keep your back straight and bend with your hips, not your waist. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we'll hold for 10 counts in Janu Sirsasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice Janu Sirsasana with the other leg. First up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll hold. First go in the Janu Sirsasana. We'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice Parivrita Janu Sirsasana. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now other side. We'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start with exercises that prepare our body for full split. So let's start with first leg stretch first. First take the position and now we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice the same exercise with the other leg. First take your position and now we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. So now we'll practice the third variation with both knees on the ground and the stretch. So first we'll take the starting position and now we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice Paschimottanasana. Reminder, keep your back straight while practicing this. So first we'll start with up and down practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we'll hold in Paschimottanasana. So first we'll take our position and go in Paschimottanasana. And now we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice full split. Important reminder, please do not push yourself beyond your body limit or there is high risk of injury. So now we'll hold in the posture for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice some stretches while sitting in the split position to further enhance body flexibility. So now we'll start. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now next exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll hold with touching both legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we'll forward bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. चलिए अब भद्रासन प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. पहले अपना पोजीशन लीजिए और अभी स्टार्ट करते हैं काउंट पे. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. अभी हम भद्रासन में फॉरवर्ड बेंड करेंगे. सो जगह पे एक डीप इनहेल लीजिए और एक्सहेलिंग फॉरवर्ड बेंड कीजिए. अपने बॉडी को ज़्यादा फोर्स ना करें, जितना हो सके सिर्फ उतना ही नीचे जाए. अपने बॉडी को ग्रेविटी के फोर्स पर छोड़ दीजिए. लेट ग्रेविटी पुल योर बॉडी टुवर्ड्स द ग्राउंड. अब इस पोजीशन में थोड़ी काउंट्स होल्ड करिए. अब धीरे से इनहेल करते हुए फिर से बेस पोजीशन में वापस आ जाइए. कलरी लेग रेजिंग के प्रैक्टिस के पहले हम भूमि प्रणाम करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले फाइटिंग स्टैंस में आइए. राइट लेग को सीधा आगे रखिए जहाँ नी 90 डिग्री बेंड पर होगा. लेफ्ट लेग बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट पीछे रहेगा. बॉडी एकदम कंट्रोल और बैलेंस के साथ. अब नीचे बेंड होके राइट हैंड से भूमि को प्रणाम कीजिए. इसके तुरंत बाद राइट लेग को पीछे लेते हुए राइट हैंड से नेक ब्लॉक करना है जैसे हमने बेसिक्स में सीखा था. और दोनों हाथ सीधा ऊपर रखिए कान के पैरेलल. ध्यान रहे इस पूरे सीक्वेंस के दौरान लेफ्ट हैंड हमेशा गार्ड पर रहेगा. तो अब शुरू करते हैं हमारा फर्स्ट लेग रेजिंग के प्रैक्टिस के साथ. लेट्स स्टार्ट. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we'll practice second leg raising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. तो अब हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे थर्ड लेग रेजिंग. लेट्स स्टार्ट. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. अब हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे फोर्थ लेग रेजिंग. लेट्स स्टार्ट. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll start with the practice of Aswavadivu. So first we'll take our position of Aswavadivu. And now we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice Aswavadivu with the other leg. So again, we'll take our position and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice Aswavadivu walk variation. So first we'll go into position and then we'll walk. 1. Then we'll go backward. 2. Again forward. 3. 4. 5, 6. Now we'll practice Aswavadivu walk with the other leg. So now first we'll take our position and then we'll start. 1, go forward. 2nd, go backward. 3, go forward. 4, again backward. 5, 6. So now we'll practice Kukkuda Vadivu. So we'll take our position and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice Kukkuda Vadivu with the other leg. First we'll take our stance and now we'll hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice block with left hand first. First you take your fighting stance and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice block with the right hand. Now change your fighting stance and let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we practice hit with our left hand. First take your fighting stance and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. Now we practice hit with the right hand. First take your fighting stance and we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we start with block and hit. First variation. First take your fighting stance, right leg behind, left leg in front, and now we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice block and hit first variation with the other side. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice block and hit second variation. First you'll take your fighting stance, right leg behind, left leg in front, and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we'll practice block and hit second variation with the other side. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice face block. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll start with front punch and back hit. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. अब हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे कलरी का अड़ीथड़ा मूवमेंट. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we'll practice front kick. First take your fighting stance and let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll practice front kick with the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So now we'll start with our chuvard practice. First, we'll practice our leg movements. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to front. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to front. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to front. So now we'll do the first hand movement with the chuvard. First you take your fighting stance and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So now we'll practice our next hand movement with the chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now we'll start our next hand movement with chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So now we'll start our next hand movement with chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now we start our next hand movement with chuvard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. So now we'll do the first hand movement with the chuvard. First you take your fighting stance and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So now we'll practice our next hand movement with the chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now we'll start our next hand movement with chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So now we'll start our next hand movement with Chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now we start our next hand movement with Chuvard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. So now we'll do the first hand movement with the Chuvard. First you take your fighting stance and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So now we'll practice our next hand movement with the Chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now we'll start our next hand movement with Chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So now we'll start our next hand movement with Chuvard. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now we start our next hand movement with Chuvard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so now we'll practice Dand. First we'll start with half Dand for people who cannot yet completely do full Dand. Let's start. First put your knee down from Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now let's practice Sadharan Dand. Important reminder while practicing any Dand is that your elbows should not open towards the side, or else there is a risk of elbow injury. So now let's start with the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now we'll practice Hanuman Dand. So let's start with the practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now we'll start with better. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. अब हम शुरू करते हैं नौका आसन के प्रैक्टिस से। सबसे पहले पोजीशन में आ जाइए, अपने हाथ और पैर दोनों को साइमल्टेनियसली यानी कि एक साथ उठाइए और अभी इस पोजीशन में होल्ड कीजिए। 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Now relax. अभी पवन मुक्त आसन दोनों लेग से प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। तो फिर से पीठ के बल लेटने के बाद एक डीप इनहेल लीजिए और फिर एक्सहेल करते हुए दोनों पैर को फोल्ड करके नीज को अपने चेस्ट के पास लाइए और अपने हाथों से उनको अपने चेस्ट के पास और जेंटली प्रेस करें। ये पोजीशन पे होल्ड करें, नॉर्मली ब्रीथ करें। 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. अब धीरे से दोनों पैर को रिलीज कीजिए और बेस पोजीशन में वापस आ जाएंगे। So now we'll practice Vajrasan. Remember to try and join your heels together to get maximum benefit of the asana. Now we'll sit in Vajrasan slowly and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं हमारे प्राणायाम 1 के प्रैक्टिस के साथ, दैट इज इक्वल ब्रीदिंग। सबसे पहले एक कंफर्टेबल मेडिटेटिव पोस्चर में बैठ जाइए। अपना सारा ध्यान अपनी सांस पर ले आइए। थोड़ी देर के लिए नॉर्मल ब्रीदिंग प्रैक्टिस कीजिए एंड लेट्स स्टार्ट। इनहेल 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 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 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. तो चलिए अब शुरू करेंगे इंटरकोस्टल ब्रीदिंग से। कंफर्टेबल मेडिटेटिव पोस्चर में बैठ जाइए। सांसों पर आपका ध्यान रहेगा। नॉर्मल ब्रीदिंग कीजिए पहले। एंड लेट्स स्टार्ट। Inhale for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. And then again exhale for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Again inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं डायफ्राम ब्रीदिंग की प्रैक्टिस। सबसे पहले एक कंफर्टेबल मेडिटेटिव पोस्चर में बैठ जाइए। अपना सारा ध्यान अपनी सांस पर ले आइए। थोड़े काउंट्स के लिए नॉर्मली ब्रीथ कीजिए। तो अब शुरू करेंगे। वी विल इनहेल फॉर 3 काउंट्स एंड एक्सहेल फॉर 3 काउंट्स। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। इनहेल 1, 2, 3. नाउ एक्सहेल 1, 2, 3. Again. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Again. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. हम हमेशा अपना सेशन मंत्र जाप के साथ ही एंड करेंगे। हम अभी अस्तोमा सद्गमय का चांट करेंगे।
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्यु मा अमृतम गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति।